Hey everybody, it's been a while since I last recorded. It's because these broken headphones are really bothering me. Like, more than you can imagine. Maybe I'll link a video to the end of this to show you how it's kind of bad. Anyways, I paused it because I think there's dialogue right at the very start of this one. So, let's get into it, I guess. No? Oh, crap. If I recall, this level's actually, like, really challenging.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
That's so sad, John. I am so sorry for you. Like, I don't care that maybe you're a little too self-centered sometimes, but you know what? Makes sense. You don't want to be. I can't blame you, John. This is a really sad moment. It took me a minute to get back to where I was on the feelings part, on the feels, because if you recall, it's been a while since I've last recorded. You just have to like look at my YouTube history to figure that out, you know.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
That's so sad. Claire. I'm so sorry, Claire.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience. He was alone, leaping from black square to black square.
Claire, you were a good superhero. I'm gonna turn on the music. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience.
John, don't think about yourself the whole time.
He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty.
Oh, man. This is a really sad part. Thing is, though, I know
For the first time in a while,
John
didn't have an audience.
I know there's a few more levels.
He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty.
Fuck. Haha! Ugh. I don't like the way this one looks. It looks kind of tricky. I'm sorry, John, that you're alone, you know. Thomas may be alone, but I guess I feel like it's worse to have known what it felt like to not be alone and then be alone. I think, like, if you know what it's like...
John gulped. He knew he'd never escape. He knew it was waiting for him. He decided to jump the massive scary gaps, for old time's sake.
Can't say I blame you here, John. I think I would do it just out of simple, like, you know, respect for the others, too. Oh, but where was I saying? Oh, I feel like it's worse to have, like, to have like, had friends, and then all of a sudden, like, don't have any, you know? I think that's worse, to have known what it was like to not be lonely, than to have been than to be lonely again, you know? Just random. Like, there's being alone. Ugh! And then there's, like, being alone after you've known what it's like, you know? I don't know where I'm going with it, but, like, if you're alone to begin with, then it's like, okay, well, I'm used to it. It's like if you get friends, then it's like, you know, you're not really used to it. You're like, I just want everyone back, but they're not coming back, John. I'm sorry. I really hope they do. Which is the thing. Oh yes, I'm really curious to see how this ends because there's still. The initial 5 are usually given the credit for the emergence. People forget later architects, the AIs who also made the event possible. They saved Thomas and set him on his path to his destiny. Who is this? This is not Thomas. Unless it's Thomas, like they have some kind of weird change when they go through a particle cloud, but this is not Thomas. He can't replace that group. They were my dream team. They were my season 1 Walking Dead. They were my Daryl Dixon and Michonne.
James had always been different.
Okay, still not replying.
And not different in that
him.
kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of way.
Is James lonely too? Because if you really think about it, these guys are kind of like the island of misfit toys. Not like the island of, not like the people who say they're like, oh man, we're all just a bunch of broken people all together. It's like, no, you're not. I'm not going to try and say I am, because I'm not as messed up as some groups are. You know? I'm not some, but like, there's lots of people that are like, oh yeah, we're the really messed up group. And it's like, yeah, you're messed up, but you're too popular to be like that kind of group. Quit pretending. You're not, yeah, don't even. It's like the girls who say they're nerds because they wear glasses and take pictures and put it on Facebook. I hate them. Alright, so it doesn't look like they're trying to make this a new Thomas, at least as far as I can see. I think maybe they're just introducing a new character just because they kind of need to, because obviously they ran out of characters. And there's still like a good, I want to say, I think I'm on level 4 or 5? There's still like a good other 5, maybe 4 levels left, unless I'm wrong on what level I am. One of the reasons I stopped playing for a little bit was, 1, because I got busy, 2, because I really don't want this game to end. It's always a bittersweet feeling when you have a game end, you know? Because it's such a good game, you're happy that, you know...
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing.
So that's where we are.
He turned up here in some kind of cage.
So that's where we are. We're inside the cloudy, pixely thingy, like a bunch of weird, messed up puzzles. Anyways, what was I saying? So they're not like trying to replace Thomas. They're just trying to maybe. Oh yeah, no, I was already past that. I'm saying that bittersweet feeling because it's like you achieved the main goal, which is obviously
he'd gotten out. But it had taken a long time.
Sorry. I'm glad he got out at least. And they're like, you know, the main goal is beat the game. Okay, well, crap. Can I not? It's like, I achieved the main goal, you know, beat the game.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
You know, yay, but then you, like, get to that point where, like, but wait, I've invested so much time and effort into this, and it's like, and now it's all over.
He'd gotten out.
What am I gonna do about this?
It's taken a long time.
That was a close one. I always have that feeling. At least, I don't know, maybe some of you are happy, maybe some of you are just sad, honestly. I have a love-hate relationship with the end games. Because the endings are generally so good.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey, Jimmy, where are you going? Up?
See what I mean? These guys are all just a bunch of people who are made fun of and are different.
Idiots.
They are idiots, John. Or John? Jimmy? I don't know. I think it's Jimmy, because they said Jimmy on... Thomas! Thomas. Yes! He's alive. Oh, this is truly a glorious day. In all of gaming history.
The little red guy looked confused. His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
What was that? Did you guys hear that little laugh? He did a little laugh at the very end. Maybe they will be. You know what? I find it hard to see, like I see it hard, or I find it hard to picture Thomas not liking someone. Thomas is just that nice guy that, you know, everyone knows. He's really cool, you know?
Thomas had no idea why he was here. One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
So they just kind of did a duo job there. That's pretty cool. I really do enjoy Thomas and now Jimmy, Jonathan, whatever his name is.
His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
I don't know, James. Maybe James doesn't. Maybe James thinks... Wait, can I do this? Can I do what I'm thinking I can do? Oh, man. This is like getting my... Oh, crap. This is like gonna get my... Team Duo of the Year, like, award, honestly. I think Thomas and James, is that his name? James. You know, you can't really blame James for not wanting to meet everyone. Maybe they won't like him. I remember that's how everyone felt about, Laura at first. None of them liked her, but that was just because of the Pixel Cloud, I guess, but... Pixel Cloud had taken her too, so I mean, now they're all kind of on the same level. And crap. I guess now they're all on the same level, obviously, and they, you know, none of them like the Pixel Cloud. And I'm not sure what Laura's relationship with that Pixel Cloud was to begin with. I mean, maybe she was like, oh, he's my only friend, like in Bioshock Infinite, how Elizabeth, or yeah. Is that her name? Elizabeth? I think so. I haven't played the game in forever. Like Elizabeth and Songbird, their kind of relationship, you know that? Where she's like, at first she really liked him, because it was like he was the only one who stood around anymore. Or stayed anymore, but like, then she realized after a while that was the reason that she couldn't, that he was the only reason that she couldn't go outside and do what she wanted to do, so, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much of this. I just really enjoy this game. I think I'm gonna get a face cam. Like, I have kind of okay-ish one on my computer, not like really great. So I can't like use a webcam that well, but I do have one on my computer that could be suitable, I guess, for the time being. I don't know. Your opinion. Tell me in the comments if you want to see my beautiful
Thomas
face.
wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
Yeah, I wonder. Like I said, I wonder how this game ends. I really want to see. Like, why had the cloud brought them there? Crap, I'm making that jump too early.
This was working. James and Thomas working together could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
See, Thomas appreciates people for who they are. Even while others are like, ew, what's wrong with that AI? Thomas is like, you unique and special. And they solve puzzles just as well as you do. So, you know what? Haters gonna hate, you know? Oh, crap. Guess we'll see where that thing took. John? His name's not John. It's Jonathan? James? They keep saying his name, but I'm not paying attention too well. You know? I'm thinking about where the rest of the group is and who, you know, if I'm gonna meet anyone else or if it's just these guys for the rest of the game. I mean, believe me, I have no problem with just these guys for the rest of the game. I'm just saying, if they're introducing a new character, I want to try and think about that, you know, because it's like, maybe it's gonna be someone I don't like. Huh? They always have to have some kind of villain in the story, and maybe their villain will be someone they introduce. I mean, Chris technically is Clara's villain, Claire's villain. I keep saying Clara, but I mean Claire's villain, but you know. Oh, that's cool. So if he jumps down,
James grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal.
James.
He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
Yeah? Crap. Oh, dang. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Crap. Yeah, I mean, I can get that. Totally. James just wants to help Thomas, because that's what Thomas wants. But you know, James doesn't think that the others will like him. Which is ridiculous, because I think they kind of like everyone. Because to be fair, none of them are necessarily... All of them have, you know, different things about them that people wouldn't like. Because if you think about it, like Claire, who is different and people don't really like different things. Claire's like a soup, is like, she floats on water. Like, for all we know, there's no other AI, you know, that'll do that, and so that she's kind of an outcast, you know, because she doesn't just jump. And then, you know, he falls upside down, so people are like, oh, what's, you know, other AI would be like, what's wrong with that dude? It's like, well, nothing is wrong with him. Okay, let's see if I can make this with him. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, honestly. Okay. A few more levels, then we'll be
Why
done.
did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour?
Huh. Well, it's because
Did he not care about his inversions?
Oh, he does not, James, because Thomas is such a cool guy. Oh, by the way, I promised my girlfriend Brooke that I would give her a shout out because she wanted one, even though like 10 people watch this YouTube channel. And some of those 10 people don't even like watch, they just subscribe, you know? So, hi Brooke, how are you doing? I love you. Oh, dang it, I almost had that one. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, that was pretty epic. Come on, that was pretty epic. Okay, Thomas, speed run. Crap. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll go up. Not sure what Sorry, I was thinking, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. Down maybe? You know what? I regret what I said about the 10 subscribers earlier. Because you know what?
James was having fun. For the time being.
James, come on, man. You gotta cheer up. Because you know what? I'm not necessarily doing YouTube to be YouTube famous. I'm doing YouTube because, you know what? I simply I enjoy recording. It's something that I like to do. You know, so when I get too busy for it, it's a little sad. Well, busy, you know, quotation marks. Just not finding time because I have homework and work and guitar practice. Ooh, what's going on here? Awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot. A lot of people consider Thomas having to have been created aware. Looking at the logs, it seemed awareness had only happened somewhere around the network connection spike.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. Ha 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 ha! The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
Double jump? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I really do enjoy that. Okay. So Sarah's gonna be a James. Or a John. She's gonna be Johning it now. No problem with that. I hope her and John get together. What would their name be? Jara? I'll go with Jara. Alright, guys. Alright, everyone. Here's my, I just had to yawn right as that happened, didn't I? This is ending the video. So please like and subscribe. You know, check out Parker Jordan's channel. It's like Death Bowl. It's like, I'll put something in the link, I'll put like a link in the description below. Like I said, like, subscribe, recommend to your friends, recommend to your enemies, everyone. Let's be Thomas's in love